Hey guys, what's up? It is Tuesday, October the 24th already, believe it or not. Did not put a vlog up last night. I recorded the beginnings of a vlog about 6 times, and each time I would have a child, usually my daughter, but once my son come running into the room, Dad, 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 right in the middle of it, and I had to stop, start over. And by the time it was all said and done, I never got back to it, so jumping back into it today. I know I had promised that this week I'm going to get into a couple of more real topics rather than just random ranting. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about Acorns, not the tree Acorns, but the investing platform Acorns, which is something that I got into recently, several months ago actually, but something I really wish that I had discovered earlier than I had. So I'm going to share that with you guys tomorrow. Hope that maybe it'll help some of you out there. Forgive the shag, I need a haircut very badly, obviously. But today I just wanted to talk for a couple seconds about demonetization through YouTube. For those of you unaware, monetization through YouTube is basically YouTube running ads on your videos, and you make a little bit of money. And when I say a little bit, I do mean a little bit. Generally, you make about $7, give or take, for every 1,000 views that you get. And once you get up to increments of $100, YouTube will send you a little check. And that is that. Most people who have channels do not monetize because they can't. You have to have 10,000 cumulative views on your channel before you are allowed to monetize anything. And there's thousands of people who do, but if you weigh that against the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of channels that are not monetized because they don't have enough content or enough viewership to qualify, and then you add that to the people who choose not to monetize their videos, or you look at the channels that are not qualified because of content or what have you, the number of channels that are qualified to be monetized, or are monetized at least, are few and far between. Recently, we've seen a lot of the people who are monetized complaining, and rightfully so in a lot of cases, about the fact that they've been demonetized. For whatever reason, they are getting flagged with a warning that their content is not suitable for advertising participation. And they are complaining, again, I think legitimately, because their income is being slashed. They're providing the service and not being paid for it, which was, the original deal that YouTube had set up for them. This channel is monetized. This channel is not monetized. Excuse me. My other channel, Splorin, which is my main channel, is monetized. Do I make any money off of it? No, not really. Do I have enough views to? Yes. Do I have monetization turned on? Yes. Do I get enough views to make it worthwhile? Probably not. Honestly, I turn on monetization more for this SEO aspect of things. I believe, and they don't, outright tell you this, but I'm guessing that YouTube is more likely to recommend your content when it is monetized, because they can make advertising revenue off of it. And that's why I turned on monetization. Making $7 here, $7 there isn't exactly a big priority to me. YouTube is by no means my occupation. I make a comfortable living in the corporate world, and not the corporate America that you think of with corporate, but I'm a marketing director with a company, so I make my money there. YouTube is done as an outlet for me, so I don't really do a whole lot with monetization, but it is monetized technically. My quick thoughts on what's going on with that. They have put a new algorithm into effect, and there's 2 versions of what's going on. One version is that YouTube is trying to starve out the creators and kick them out because they don't have control over the content. Is that true? There might be a degree of truth to that. Knowing what I know about Google and YouTube, my guess is that's probably not it on the larger sense. The other reason for demonetization that people are giving out seems more realistic to me, which is that Google is trying out a new algorithm to automate some of the process, and the algorithm is imperfect. It's still being brought up to speed, and it is causing a lot of things to get caught in the drain. As much as people are saying, well, YouTube is trying to demonetize because they want to take the content away and they want to be greedy. They do want to be greedy. That's fine. That is their right to be greedy. It's their channel, their platform. They own it. But they're shooting themselves in the foot with this at this point. So I don't think it's intentional. I think it is, to a degree, a level of incompetence. I think they probably bit off more than they can chew. And I think you're going to see that algorithm get tweaked a lot over the coming weeks. Because a lot of the big content creators are jumping off at this point because they're not making enough money to sustain themselves. As much as people like to bitch about people making money on YouTube, they have the right to do so. They aren't taking money from anybody. They are just collecting a check for creating content and other people sticking their advertisements on it. And I see nothing wrong with that. It's not how I'm doing it, but I don't have to. I'm not creating content every day that is meant to entertain. This vlog is more just a diary that I'm making public, and the other channel, Splorin, is for entertainment, but again, I don't need to make money off of it. I don't really care to. So, my 2 cents on demonetization. Tomorrow we'll get back to the Acorns platform that I was just teasing out, and we'll see you soon.